I felt like I was in the presence of his monster inside.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the most unsettling, controversial, and shocking aspects of Sean Diddy Combs' personal and professional life. Warning, certain information contains distressing details.
Drug-fueled sex parties for his own twisted enjoyment.
Number 10. His father was killed.
My father's name is Melvin Combs. I say he was a very stylish dresser. The ladies loved him. His whole everything was real meticulous.
Long before fame, Diddy was raised by his mother Janice and had little knowledge of his father Melvin Earl Combs. A U.S. Air Force veteran, Melvin was said to have died in a car accident, or so his mother told him. However, as Diddy got older and began digging into his past, he discovered the truth. His dad had been a dealer connected to the infamous crime boss Frank Lucas. The truth is, in 1972, Melvin was shot and killed in his car at the age of 33, reportedly in a hit. The violent world his father was part of undoubtedly cast a long shadow over Diddy's early life.
It was like a sigh of relief, you know what I'm saying? Because I finally knew that what I was feeling was true, you know what I'm saying? That I was the son of a hustler or a gangster.
Number 9. Nightclub shooting. In December 1999, Diddy, then known the world over as Puff Daddy, was involved in a high-profile nightclub shooting in Manhattan. After a scuffle inside Club New York, gunshots rang out, injuring 3 people.
I mean, it's been like a year and a half. It was like a year and a half with this.
Diddy fled the scene with then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez, his bodyguard, and protege Shine. Shine, who was signed to Bad Boy Records at the time, was convicted and sentenced to 10 years in prison for his role in the incident.
This is someone who destroyed my life.
However, he would go on to accuse Diddy of, quote, ruining his life, claiming the music mogul turned on him by having witnesses testify against him, leading to his imprisonment.
I was defending him, and he turned around and called witnesses to testify against me, and he contributed. He pretty much sent me to prison.
Number 8. Mistreatment of artists.
What you waiting for? Let the freak show begin. How they came in a truck.
Diddy's track record with artists on Bad Boy Records is infamous, for the wrong reasons. Many musicians have criticized Combs for exploitative contracts and poor management. Mace would publicly accuse Diddy of cheating him with a $20,000 publishing deal and withholding royalties.
I never got paid what I was worth, and I never got the respect I was worth. So the disdain that I got for Puff is more like, you trying to keep me here.
However, Combs asserted that Mace owed him $3 million.
Mace owes me $3 million. That's facts. I got the receipt.
Second album, you gave money to do a second album, never delivered.
Did the album, never delivered. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to go back and forth with Mace. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going back and forth with nobody.
Diddy would eventually return publishing rights to Mace and several other artists in 2023. Meanwhile, Aubrey O'Day, a member of the girl group Danity Kane, has pointed to a toxic environment at Bad Boy Records and has criticized Diddy's boot camp management style. While Diddy helped many artists rise to fame, his methods have been called into serious question. Number 7. Sean John and Sweatshop labor.
Diddy, the new collection is great.
You could call me Sean, Harold.
Okay, Sean.
Matter of fact, you could call me Sean John.
In 2003, Diddy's fashion label Sean John came under fire after a National Labor Committee investigation found sweatshop-like conditions at a factory in Honduras. Workers reportedly endured inhumane conditions, wage theft, tainted beverages, and non-negotiable body searches, all while producing clothes for Diddy's multi-million-dollar brand. It's also said women were subjected to mandatory pregnancy tests and faced termination if the results were positive.
Don't stop now, baby.
Despite the controversy, Sean John's reputation remained largely unaffected.
This has been a partnership of over 13 years that is constantly and still evolving.
In fact, the brand received the CFDA Menswear Designer of the Year award. However, in 2023, Macy's announced plans to discontinue the line. Number 6. Bitter feuds. From 50 Cent to Suge Knight, Diddy's list of enemies runs deep, and some feuds have taken a rather dark turn. Combs' beef with Wendy Williams escalated when he allegedly sent the girl group Total to jump Williams at her offices. He was later said to have had a hand in her firing. In a more chilling claim, Diddy's ex Cassie alleges Diddy was so furious about her dating Kid Cudi in 2012 that he threatened to blow up the rapper's car, saying he wanted to make sure Cudi and his friends would be home at the time. Not long after, Cudi's car reportedly exploded in his driveway.
In 2012, Cassie alleges that Combs was so enraged over her dating Cudi that he blew up Cudi's car. Through a spokesperson, the rapper, born Scott Mescudi, told the New York Times, quote, this is all true.
Cassie says that this is when she truly realized what Diddy was, quote, willing and able to do to those he believed had slighted him.
And Wendy, who's long been critical of the disgraced rapper throughout her career and on her self-titled show,
I think that he's like leading this Playboy lifestyle,
is now sharing her relief to learn of his indictment.
Number 5, white parties. Diddy's legendary white parties were once the pinnacle of celebrity culture. Organized and hosted by Combs starting in the late 1990s, white parties were lavish events particularly known for their exclusive guest lists. However, disturbing allegations have since emerged about the events.
Another woman is accusing Sean Diddy Combs of sexual assault in a lawsuit.
Adria English, an exotic dancer and adult film performer, has sued Diddy, claiming he instructed her to wear a black dress to signal she was available for intimate encounters. She alleges she was also plied with illegal substances and used as a, quote, sexual pawn.
Adria English says she worked for Combs from 2004 to 2009. In the complaint, she accuses Combs and other defendants of using her as, quote, a sexual pawn.
Recording artist Jay Blaze once recalled feeling uneasy after witnessing inebriated men mistreating models in the pool. These and other allegations of gross misconduct have reignited scrutiny of Diddy's white parties. Number 4, Tupac's death conspiracies. In September 1996, rapper Tupac Shakur was fatally shot in Las Vegas, dying from his injuries nearly a week later.
Shakur was shot 4 times after leaving the Mike Tyson boxing match in Las Vegas.
The now infamous case has sparked countless conspiracy theories, with former LAPD detective Greg Kading claiming Diddy paid gang member Dwayne Keefe D. Davis $1 million to kill Shakur and manager Suge Knight. While Knight survived, Kading suggested Biggie's murder 6 months later was an act of retaliation.
Still tote gat strapped with infrared beams. Chopping O's, smoking line optimals.
Diddy dismissed the allegations as, quote, pure fiction. Tupac Shakur's family is still seeking answers about the prolific rapper's 1996 murder, however, and have hired attorney Alex Spiro to investigate any possible connection to Sean Diddy Combs.
The family of the late rapper Tupac Shakur has hired a team of investigators to look into what they say is a link between Sean Diddy Combs and the murder of the hip-hop star in 1996.
Number 3, a history of violent behavior.
Do you believe Diddy is a dangerous person?
Yes.
Diddy's long history of alleged violence is well documented, ranging from threatening business partner Kirk Burroughs with a baseball bat to punching Nas's manager Steve Stout, assaulting partygoer Gerard Ricknitzer outside a nightclub, attacking football coach Sal Alosi, and indecently harassing former chef Cindy Rueda. However, in the wake of his September 2024 arrest, legal action against Combs has intensified even more. Within weeks, over 100 new plaintiffs vowed to file lawsuits alleging abuse. Many are being represented by attorney Tony Busby, who has claimed that more than 3,000 individuals have come forward with allegations against Diddy.
The biggest secret in the entertainment industry that really wasn't a secret at all has finally been revealed.
Number 2, Cassie's allegations.
After years in silence and darkness, she's finally ready to tell her story.
In November 2023, singer Cassie, real name Cassandra Ventura, filed a bombshell lawsuit accusing Diddy of a decade-long pattern of abuse. Her suit claims that much of the time they were together, Combs plied her with copious amounts of illegal substances, which she alleges were used to control her. Furthermore, Ventura states that Diddy forced her to have relations with others in various cities. These encounters were supposedly viewed and recorded by Diddy himself. Ventura and Combs settled the lawsuit out of court, with Combs' lawyer assuring that the settlement is, quote, no way an admission of wrongdoing. However, Cassie's lawsuit is widely believed to have been the trigger for Diddy's federal indictment.
We're going to begin tonight with the alarming images now emerging of Sean Diddy Combs.
The new video obtained exclusively by CNN.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Freakoffs.
They also uncovered videos of elaborately produced sex performances with multiple victims that Combs allegedly referred to as freakoffs.
At the center of the current federal charges laid against Combs are so-called freak-off performance parties. Prosecutors describe these X-rated events as, quote, elaborate and produced performances featuring adult workers, which Combs allegedly organized, directed, and recorded for his own gratification.
He's accused of trafficking women and male sex workers to perform depraved freak-offs, drug-fueled sex parties for his own twisted enjoyment.
Freakoffs, which often lasted several days, were held in secret. According to prosecutors, the items used in the freak-off gatherings included large quantities of illegal substances, quote, gallons of liquor, and other notable supplies such as baby oil and lubricants, which were allegedly, quote, essential for the event. It's also claimed that IV fluids were sometimes administered following the sessions to help Combs and others recover from the physical strain.
He used the embarrassing and sensitive recordings he made of the freak-offs as collateral against the victims.
What do you make of the disturbing details surrounding Sean Diddy Combs' personal and professional life? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
The indictment alleges that Combs abused and exploited women and other people for years, and in a variety of ways.